What is up, you guys? It's Lily back in LA. It's been too long and I really feel like something in me is just saying you need to just go for it. So here goes. First, I want to say, as you can see by the title, I do not have a sugar daddy. I just want to make that clear. I just want you guys to know I am not selling my body. I am not doing any of that kind of stuff. It's not something to really joke about anyways. That's not where I'm at. And I'm not shaming people that do that or anything. Let's make that clear. I also want you guys to know that there was a point in my life where I was seriously considering that option, as well as perhaps becoming a stripper and etc., etc. There definitely was a time in my life where I was really worried about money, and I thought about it. I'm not gonna lie. I was this close to probably participating in those kind of things. I do want to address the whole issue and the question of whether or not you should get a sugar daddy. Let's talk about it. I just want to say too, like, no judgment here. If that's what you feel like you want to do with your life, then by all means, that's what you feel like you want to do. I am just going to share my life and my story. I currently have the dream job of my life. I never thought this would happen. For some reason in my head, I was just like, it's so impossible that I would ever be able to provide for myself. And what's crazy is I think just so much of the world and our culture kind of just makes women, especially women that maybe are prettier or that are beautiful, like just beautiful women in general, it's like there's this stigma to like, you can't make money unless you're doing this or this or this. And, you know, obviously some of us are never affected by that, or just we never even think about it. But for some reason, my 16-year-old self was very, very influenced and affected by that. And I think a huge reason for that was because I had such a low self-esteem in who I really was, and I didn't believe in myself at all. And I think that's what happens is sometimes we have people that believe in us and other people around us, but at the same time, it's like we don't believe in ourselves. And it's kind of like, why shouldn't you? You know, like I literally have this crazy job now where I'm working for this fashion magazine right alongside the director of it. And we're like on the 33rd floor. I'm going to make a video where I can show you guys the office or something, but it's like this tall, like one of the tall buildings in downtown LA. Like this is a huge dream of mine, and I don't know why I just never, like, I'm still in shock because it's so big to me. And the first day I worked there, I was like, I could not handle it. It was just too much. I'm like, I don't deserve this. Like, why? Like, I really work here? Like, this is crazy. Like, I've been wanting to work somewhere here, like, for my whole life. And my life is like a movie, you guys. It's insane. The best part about it, you guys, like, this is pretty much me telling my 16-year-old self all of this crazy stuff that I am so glad where I'm at right now. And none of this is to brag or anything, but like, I didn't have to take off my clothes. I didn't have to, like, and I know probably sounds crazy to some people. It's like, well, duh, like, whatever. But I literally thought, like, I literally thought that way. And I thought that I had to have a man to get into this position. And what's crazy too is like now I'm literally working, like where I work is where all of these like businessmen work, and like all of these like, you know, bankers and people that make money. And I'm just like there, and I'm just working with like, not like with them, but like in the same kind of building as these people. And I'm not even like, I don't even care. Like, I'm not even trying to talk to them or anything. I'm not trying to like, but it's crazy, you guys. This is crazy. Because I'm in this place now where I'm just so confident in who I am that I don't need a man. And I don't care about that anymore. Like, I'm literally providing for myself, and it feels amazing. And I just like, I think what it took for me to get here was I really had to start believing in myself. And the first people I turned to was definitely my parents, because they have always nonstop believed in me, and they are like the best parents anyone could ever ask for. And it was just sad because I pushed them away for so long when they were like the people that had always just believed in me and like really loved me for who I really was. And I didn't want to face that. And I think when you enter out into the world, and like for me, it was a hard time in high school because I think I had grown up going to this school where it was like really small and just people, you know, we had a lot of like, you knew everybody and it was whatever, and I felt comfortable. And then like going out into the real world, like high school was just this whole other scary thing. And I wanted to hide who I really was. And I just kind of wanted to be noticed and I wanted to be seen, but I didn't want to be seen for who I really, really was. And I kind of put on this fake facade that I was like this really sexy, like hoe. Basically, I was just kind of a hoe, you guys. And it's fine, you know, like people can do that. If that's how you want to live your life. But like, I am so glad that now I feel free to just be me, and I actually love me, and clearly me is getting myself in places where I have always wanted to be. So I think the moral of this whole story is, you guys, like, be true to yourself, and you don't need a man or a sugar daddy or anything to support you, like, or being a stripper or anything like that. You can make money on your own doing what you love. You literally can. If you have the drive for it, you just need to believe in yourself. That's literally it. And obviously it's not this on and off switch thing. It's a process. And for me, like, I really had to make a change. And I think that's the first step into believing in yourself, is to realize, like, okay, maybe what I'm doing isn't the best way to do it. Or like, maybe I actually need to be open to change. And so once I started being open to change and open to like, maybe there's a different way to do this, I did. And it started this whole like process of me just changing my life, changing how my brain works. And just, it's like, I'm a totally different person now. And so it's mainly just, I think, definitely being open to change, but then also surrounding yourself. Like, that is so important. And sometimes it's not going to be the people that you really like or the people that you think are cool, but if you really surround yourself with people that believe in you, it makes so much of a difference. Because think about it, it's like you're having all of these voices tell you, you can do it, like, I believe in you, like, you don't have to do this other stuff like what other people are doing. You can literally be yourself and go do that, you know, like, that is so important. And that's another thing. When I was in high school, I didn't hang out with people, I wasn't surrounded by people that like believed or had my best interest in mind, and like, they didn't believe in me, they just kind of believed in this fake person that I had portrayed and everything. So of course it's like, I'm not going to grow in who I really am if I'm not being surrounded by people that are also trying to grow. And so I had to be open to change. I had to surround myself with people that believed in me, and I also had to give up a lot, and I had to stop caring what other people thought. And that was a big thing too. But at the same time, it like wasn't that hard, because I think when you get older, it's kind of just like, I don't really care what you think. Like, I'm gonna be me. And at the end of the day, guys, like, this is my daily thing that I just say to myself all the time. Anytime someone wants to judge me or anything like that, I'm like, you know what? It's my life. So if I want to be naive and happy all the time, and I actually want to enjoy my life, and I actually want to make a difference, and I actually want to live with a purpose, and I actually don't want to party and do all this crazy stuff all the time, it's my life. So I can live how I want to live. And today I choose to live to my full potential and be happy, because there is so much in this world to be happy about. And clearly it's been paying off, and like, it's crazy, you guys. And so I'm so excited to see what the future holds, and I'm not desperate to find out either. I'm so okay and content with just where I am right now. Before I finish this video, I also want to say, like, it hasn't been easy, like, living this certain way and being open to change and growing and everything. It's not easy. It can be very lonely sometimes, because I don't live how other people live. At the end of the day, it is a very big, scary world out there, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. It can get pretty rough and things happen and you can't always control the situations, and sometimes the world is gonna hate you, and sometimes, you know, it's depressing, but you have only one life to live. So how are you gonna live it? I'm so thankful I never had to endure having a sugar daddy, because although it might seem glamorous and whatever, I know that I wouldn't be comfortable doing that. And I know that even if I was just spending time with a guy, I wouldn't feel comfortable. I just don't like the way that would make me feel, you know? I love feeling free, and I love feeling like I can make my own money. I feel independent. I just feel like a boss, you know what I mean? And I don't have to answer back to anybody, and I feel great. So should you get a sugar daddy? It's up to you guys. It's up to you. I will leave that decision with you. But I just wanted to say that it's also an option that you don't have to, you know? So anyways, I love you guys. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you have a great day.